It's 2018. I'm an award-winning salon owner. I'm just deciding to sell all my things and move abroad. Hey y'all, my name is Zarah, and this is the real reason I moved abroad. So before we begin, I have to back up a bit. I have to take you back a few years. In 2016, I opened my own hair salon and it was great. At this point, I had been doing hair for years and I never had my own space. I had my own space. I loved it. It was great. I felt like this was around one of the highest points of my career. I had several things come my way while I was in the salon. The salon and myself, we won 2 awards. I did celebrity work that was absolutely amazing. I had so many amazing opportunities that happened while I was styling hair. Everything was great on paper. I just wasn't feeling happy. Something was missing. I didn't know what it was. It just felt like I was just living, going through the days, and I would travel a lot because I had the ability to, and it just felt really good. And so nothing special happened. I'm just going through the days. A friend of mine had invited me on a trip to Thailand and had a great time. While I was there, I met a girl. She was from the state I was from. She was living in Thailand full time and she was a teacher, and she was telling me about how amazing it was, and it was great. I think she planted a seed. It didn't click then, but she planted a seed in that moment, and it was great. We had a great time on the trip. Nothing special happened. It was a really good trip. I really enjoyed myself. Nothing particularly like eye-opening or anything like that. Nothing like that happened, but I had a really good time. And so when I came home, I felt good. I felt really good, and there's a 12-hour difference between stateside and Thailand. So I was having trouble getting back on my sleep schedule. And then the thought of just like being there longer just kept coming to my mind over and over. And then as I'm in this jet lag space of being up all night and sleeping during the day or just really tired during the day, at night I would research people who were living in Thailand. Long story short, I then felt like I needed to be there. I didn't know why I needed to be there. And in my head, when I first came to this conclusion, I thought I only needed to be there like a few weeks, maybe the summertime. But as time grew, the more I learned, the more I researched, the more I taught the people that were living abroad, I was like, wow, I really want to be there, like full time, in a way I didn't feel before. I tell people that I felt like I was homesick for a place I never lived before, which was absolutely crazy. I'm wrestling with this thing, wrestling with the idea of living abroad and all of that. And I got to a point where I was like, I think I'm gonna do this. I think I'm gonna move abroad. I think I'm gonna do all the things. So I was gonna sell my salon and move abroad. And at first the plan wasn't even to sell the salon. The plan was to hire a manager and keep it going. And that just didn't happen. And there was just a lot of other changes going on. And it was just like, okay. What felt right was to release the salon and release being here to go there. It was a crazy thought because the salon was my baby. The salon was my baby, and you're just gonna release it. I don't know business, so of course that was my baby. I birthed that space. And so it was crazy, but I decided I was gonna move abroad. A lot of people didn't like my decision. A lot of people tried to talk me out of it. A lot of people thought I was crazy. It just felt right with the amount of people that were like, are you sure this is what you want to do? And there were tons of people who were encouraging me, but there was still those who were just like, I'm not sure about this. And a little bit of their doubt was creeping into the back of my head every time I would think about it, like, are you sure this is what you want to do? And there was always just a little bit of doubt, like, am I sure this is right? But what happened that really changed everything was I prayed. I said, God, if this is what I'm supposed to do, I want you to make it so clear that I can't get it wrong. Like, I want this to be so clear that there's no doubt in my mind that this is the blessing that's for me. And if it's not, take it away from me. And that prayer changed everything. And so I told a cousin of mine that I was moving abroad. She told a friend of hers she told a friend of hers about me moving abroad. That friend, I don't know the exact story. I mess it up every time apparently, but long story short, the friend met someone in Chicago who was also moving abroad. She was a natural hairstylist. She was in Thailand 2 weeks before I was. She fell in love with the same city that I fell in love with. Just so many connections, right? And through that, they played telephone and passed her number to me. And like, this was all right after. So tonight, I get to meet this girl. I met her in the States, kind of. I met her through some people. She's a hairstylist too. She went to Thailand the week before I did. She is everything that I was at the time I needed her. And so I'm so excited to meet her tonight. I'm in this space of I'm not sure, I'm feeling confused. The transition was getting difficult and I just wasn't sure, like, am I supposed to really push through for this? And got her number through all those people and we talked. The first time we talked for hours and it felt so good because she was dealing with similar things that I was dealing with in the transition of moving abroad. And it was absolutely amazing. And when I tell you that when you ask for clarity, it will come to you 10 times over. That is how I knew that I was supposed to be in Thailand. That is how I knew I was supposed to move. That was the reassurance to really block out any form of doubt from myself, from others, from anytime doubt tried to creep in, I just always remembered that 3-hour conversation I had with her. And we talked ever since. We've been friends. We've connected on socials. Both of us are currently back in the States. I had a great run in Thailand, and I think that certain places are for periods of time. Thailand was a period of time in my life, and I definitely want to move back abroad. But currently in this space, I want to be stateside and I want to be home, and this really works for me. But like I said, that period, it really worked. It was really good that I was able to meet her and talk to her just through the phone. I moved and she came at the same time I was there, so I was able to meet her abroad, which was such a good meeting. I don't think she really knows how important it was that I met her. I've told this story to her before, but I don't think she really understands. So Caprice, if you're watching, girl, you really changed it all for me. You really changed it all. She is absolutely amazing. Both of us, we are back here in the States killing it with the hair thing. She is dope. She is amazing. So I'm gonna tag her, share some content with her in it. But yeah, I am grateful for that experience. And what I learned from all of that is what's for you is for you. Trust your instincts. You know what's for you. And if you pray for clarity, if you ask for guidance from source, whatever source looks like for you, God, Spirit, Yahweh, Jesus, Buddha, whomever, whatever is your source, you're gonna get your answer. That was the response I needed. So thank you all for watching. I'm glad I went because Thailand was an absolutely amazing. Thailand was so good for my life. I've grown so much over that time of living abroad and traveling around the world. I'm so grateful for all of those experiences I had. So Thailand is great. And I encourage people to go. I plan on going back and to visit. I don't know if Thailand's for living right now, but like I said, I plan on going back and yeah, experience the beauty and the charm, all of the magic that lives in Thailand. It's great. It's great. And so I say all that to say thank you all for watching. Please trust your instincts, trust in source, trust that your answers, trust in your gut and your instinct. When you are doubtful, ask for the clarity, ask for help, and be quiet and just wait for it to come. It may not happen right then and there, but the answer is gonna come, and just wait for it to come. When I say I wanted it to be undeniably a response, when I ask for an undeniable answer, I don't think there's anything clearer than a natural hairstylist just like me doing natural hair, just like me in Chicago, a black city like Baltimore, and travel to Thailand. Like, I don't think it could be any clearer. And so I say all that to say, pray for what you want, be open to the clarity that comes to you, be open to the messages because they're waiting. That's it. Thank you all for watching. If you have any questions, leave them below. What do you want to know about my experience in Thailand? What did you get from this? Did you learn anything? Do you feel like that? Have you ever had an experience where you asked for clarity and you got it? Leave it in a comment and just stay tuned. Be sure to like and subscribe. I will check you at the next video. Thank you. Bye.